I'm checking on my field site at the moment, and there's a red squirrel right above me up in the trees. I think it's waiting to come down to the feeders that I'm using. I've gotten a bit of a video clip of it, so I'm going to share it with you. But it's currently looking at me, and it's very cute. I didn't want to talk too much and disturb it in the moment, so I'm recording this voiceover afterwards. Red squirrels can be very skittish, and I didn't want it to disappear too quickly. This was only my third time seeing a red squirrel in person. Have you spotted this one yet? Have a look for its tail waving through the branches. Tail movements like this are called flagging. Squirrels move their tails for all sorts of reasons, like staying balanced or keeping cool. But the specific repetitive motion here is a communication. The red squirrel is aware that I'm here, and it's either signalling that I might pose danger, or that it's distressed because I'm blocking the route to the feeder. It's so interesting seeing it employ different anti-predator strategies. The jumping around is a way to try and confuse predators about what's going on, while the motionless observation is a way to both stay hidden and to figure out what a potential predator is up to. You can almost tell when the squirrel starts to get confused instead of scared, because I wasn't moving or trying to chase it like other animals in the forest would. Its grooming behaviours start to creep in, which suggests that its initial shock at my presence has worn off, but you can tell it's still on high alert. After a while, it decides to leave. A few seconds after it vanished, I saw people walking their dog and heard them chatting on a trail about 200 metres from where I was stood, so perhaps it reached its limit of being around strange humans. I'm still shaking a little bit because seeing a red squirrel in the UK is still quite rare, even in places where you know that they are, and I wasn't being particularly careful as I walked up to my field site. I was making quite a bit of noise, just stomping up through the woods, and then I was sorting out my field equipment, and then I could hear some rustling up above, and that's not unusual because I'm in a forest, so there'll be like leaves dropping and twigs breaking and birds flying around, but there was just something about the way the sound was that made me stop and look up, and it took a few minutes, but then I spotted that red squirrel just like straight above me. So yeah, really cool sighting, and I'm glad that I was able to capture some video of it for you. If you want to help support me in creating more videos like this, I'd appreciate it if you could donate a couple of quid over on my Patreon page. Thank you to those who have done so already. It really means a lot to me to have your support.